Hello, passionate Celtic FC fans. This is Celtic Central News, your exclusive source for Celtic updates. Before we kick off, we appreciate the incredible support. If you love Celtic, subscribe now, hit like, and let's build this community together. Now, onto the latest news. A warm welcome to new subscribers. Your support is crucial. Hail, hail! Jota, the beloved winger, is set to make a sensational return to Celtic, just 18 months after his move to Saudi Arabia. The former Benfica star, who made headlines with his £25 million transfer to Al Ittihad, is now heading back to Glasgow. According to reports, the deal has been agreed, with Celtic paying a transfer fee of €10 million, £8.4 million, for Jota's return. The agreement also includes a 10% sell-on clause, highlighting the financial sense behind the move for Celtic. The timing of Jota's return coincides with Kyogo's move to League One side Rennes, creating a dramatic shift as the two players head in opposite directions. While Kyogo embarks on a new chapter in France, Jota finds himself back at Parkhead after being cast aside by his former boss, Jorge Sampaoli. Since leaving Celtic for Al Ittihad, Jota's time in Saudi Arabia has been anything but smooth, and this deal marks the end of his troubled spell in the Middle East. Jota's difficulties began almost immediately after his high-profile transfer to Saudi Arabia. Within weeks of joining Al Ittihad, he was left out of the team and forced to watch matches from the stands. Despite the promise of Champions League action, he found himself on the fringes of the starting lineup, with little opportunity to showcase his talents. His exclusion from the Saudi Pro League squad served as a clear sign of his struggles to adapt to life in the region. His hopes of reviving his career seemed to be rekindled when he moved to France last summer. However, Jota's troubles continued when Sampaoli was appointed as the new manager. The Argentine coach was eager to make space for new arrivals, and Jota was once again cast aside, relegated to training with the reserves alongside other notable players like Glenn Kamara, a former Rangers star. Now, after enduring months of frustration, Jota is poised to return to the place where he made a name for himself. The move back to Celtic is seen as a triumph, not just for the player but for the club as well. The reunion with Celtic comes at a time when manager Brendan Rodgers is reportedly eager to reunite with former players. Alongside Jota, it's rumoured that Kieran Tierney could also be making a return, adding to the excitement around Celtic Park. The prospect of Tierney's return has sparked intense speculation, with reports suggesting that Celtic could reach a pre-contract agreement with the left-back. Whether they can negotiate a cut-price deal with Arsenal for Tierney remains uncertain, but the potential for a double reunion is something that has Celtic fans buzzing with excitement. In a deal that makes perfect financial sense for the club, Celtic appears to be reuniting with two of its most beloved players. Jota's return, coupled with the possibility of Tierney rejoining, highlights Celtic's ambition to strengthen its squad with players familiar to the fans and capable of making an immediate impact. As one player heads for pastures new, Hoops supporters are gearing up to welcome back two key figures, setting the stage for an exciting new chapter in Celtic's history. Before we proceed, subscribe to our channel and enable notifications to receive all exclusive news about Celtic FC. Don't miss any details about your favourite team. It's extremely important for Celtic FC fans. A video recently surfaced, stirring a wave of speculation about Matt O'Reilly's thoughts on leaving Celtic for Brighton and Hove Albion. The footage, taken during a candid moment at a press event, shows O'Reilly seemingly hinting that he might have second thoughts about his move. Is it possible that the Danish midfielder, who enjoyed a stellar rise at Celtic Park, is already regretting his decision to leave the Scottish Giants? This could be a turning point in his career, and the timing of the rumour is raising more eyebrows than ever. O'Reilly's journey at Celtic was marked by swift success. After joining from Milton Keynes Dons in January 2022, the midfielder quickly became a fan favourite, contributing to Celtic's Scottish Premiership title in his first season. His performances were instrumental in the club's dominance, even scoring memorable goals and earning numerous individual accolades. From lifting the league title to playing in the Champions League, O'Reilly was at the heart of Celtic's midfield during an unforgettable era. However, in the summer of 2024, O'Reilly made the bold decision to leave Celtic for the Premier League, joining Brighton for a reported £25 million. At the time, the move seemed like a natural progression for a young talent looking to challenge himself in one of the most competitive leagues in the world. But since arriving at the Seagulls, O'Reilly has faced challenges, including a serious injury that kept him sidelined for weeks. While the Premier League presents new opportunities, it's clear that O'Reilly's time at Celtic holds a special place in his heart. What's more, the midfielder's comments in the recent video, though not explicitly clear, suggest a sense of longing for the camaraderie and the success he experienced in Glasgow. His emotional ties to Celtic fans, combined with the undeniable growth he achieved at the club, might be making his current situation feel less fulfilling. Could it be that the high-pressure environment of the Premier League isn't as rewarding as he initially thought? Matt O'Reilly's skill set has always been one of his most remarkable features, and his time at Celtic proved just how influential he can be in the middle of the park. His ability to control the tempo of a game, coupled with his vision, makes him a rare breed of midfielder. He's not just a player who can break up opposition attacks, but also a creator, known for his precise passing range and intelligent movement off the ball. Whether it's threading through balls or making late runs into the box, O'Reilly's all-around contributions consistently set him apart from many of his peers. Despite his relatively young age, O'Reilly boasts a maturity on the ball that belies his years. His decision-making is often spot-on, and he has an uncanny ability to read the game, positioning himself in the right places to either launch an attack or stifle one. He's already proven that he can deliver under pressure, particularly in big matches, where his calmness and control have helped turn games in Celtic's favour. This kind of composure, coupled with his technical prowess, is why so many were excited about his potential when he made the leap to Brighton. But what truly excites fans is the sense that O'Reilly's best years are still ahead of him. As he continues to develop, particularly in the highly competitive Premier League, there's a growing belief that he can take his game to even greater heights. His ability to adapt to different playing styles has shown that he's not just a product of one environment, he's a versatile talent who can flourish in various systems, whether in Scotland or England. The question is, will the challenges of the Premier League stifle his creativity, or will they inspire him to reach even higher levels of performance? The anticipation surrounding O'Reilly's next steps is palpable. His raw potential and high football IQ make him a player worth watching, and as he settles into his new role at Brighton, there's a sense that he's on the verge of a breakthrough. If he can stay fit and continue to adapt, O'Reilly could become one of the Premier League's most coveted midfielders. Fans of Celtic, Brighton, and even neutral observers will be eagerly watching to see if the promise he showed at Celtic can translate into sustained success on a bigger stage. While O'Reilly's future remains uncertain, one thing is clear: his time at Celtic will never be forgotten. With his recent comments sparking intrigue, fans are left wondering if this is just the beginning of a deeper reflection on his career choices. Only time will tell whether O'Reilly will seek a return to Scotland or if he will fully commit to his journey with Brighton. But for now, the rumour mill continues to churn, and Celtic supporters are eagerly watching to see how this story unfolds. Hello, fan! Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel, as it means a lot to Celtic FC. Also, share your opinion about the news in the comments below. See you in the next video.